the enamel work on the drum underneath it. By the way, these come gift box. You receive a gift box for the pin. You receive inside the packing of the ornament, you have a gift box for the ornament itself.
That great?
So you can keep both, or you can give them as gifts, or just keep the ornament and give the pin as a gift. And think of how many people, you know, your grandmother might want a pin, or maybe your sister, maybe your coworker, someone that just needs a little sparkle in their life. And you know, the Christmas tree you can wear from Thanksgiving all the way up to New Year's. It's just delightful, and the quality that goes into making them. You'll love the quality with all my jewelry, because you'll see the mold making. These are not like flat, stamped out pieces that look like a roller rolled over them.
You know, that is so good that you brought that up, because if you do take a look at a lot of the Christmas ornaments, you can actually see the edge, the rough edge from where it has been stamped.
Exactly.
You cannot find that at all on these. All the way around. They are so dimensional. If you are a stickler on quality, if you take the pride in your home as I do and Christopher, and you want quality, and you really want to celebrate Christmas in the way that it should be celebrated, go for these ornaments, because there is absolutely nothing like it. This is our showstopper. Once again, you're receiving the ornament, you're receiving the pin as well, and again, just in case you're rising and shining here with this in Sunrise, I want to point out these really wonderful little end caps. The ring is that you hang it with is done in the shape of a star or a Christmas tree.
Star, yes.
It's beautiful. And then you even have a little medallion that hangs on it to signify even further that this is a true Christopher Radco original. And if you have never tried them before, honest to goodness, you're going to find a new meaning to these beautiful ornaments.
They're like great potato chips. Once you've had one, you got to have more. You can't stop. Look at the glitter detail around the star.
You have me hooked on these.
There's so much. When you get one of these at home, you'll be amazed at how long it takes to paint every single one. Every single red ball on this tree is hand painted with red lacquer.
I can't believe
every bit of garland is hand applied, hand painted. That's why it takes 7 days to make just one of these ornaments. And the same with the pins. It takes almost 7 days to make one of the pins. From the casting of the pin in metal, to the gold plating, to the hand application of all the ruby crystals on the pin. It takes days and days and days to do that.
Yeah, it does. This is, you know, this is so enchanting.
I love it.
It is. You should. It's just gorgeous. You did a great job.
It's versatile.
It's the perfect size. It is truly the perfect size. If you are, like I say, if you're very selective on the jewelry, and I know that we have a lot of discriminating shoppers out there that will not just wear anything, I'm telling you, you will receive so many compliments. You receive both.
Isn't that great?
These.
You get both.
It's
you
like
get the
a Christmas
set for $34.95. Truly. Truly, you get both trees. I mean, how often do you get 2 trees for $34.95?
And there's nothing like having a decorated tree. It can be so significant of so many wonderful things. A tree of life, a celebration, and you know, for $34.95, I'm hoping that you're ordering more than one of these sets, because truly it is such a great value. 376-964. But we also have another great offer coming up. I'm so glad. You remember last year when we talked about doing little animals?
Yes. Oh, well, you'll love these.
You did my kitty cat.
That kitten mitten.
And you did my grand dog Pug.
Oh, wow. They're so great.
Adorable.
Our little pugnacious pups.
I know.
They're so great.
They are special.
I can't wait to talk about it.
I know.
They're so great.
It's going to be great. But we also have for you, now this is definitely my cup of tea. You know, around the holidays, everyone goes over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house.
For a plate full of cookies.
Always a plate full of cookies. Yeah. Better yet, let's go for a cookie jar full of cookies, right? Those good old-fashioned homemade cookies. Well, we now have, listen to this, a Christopher Radco cookie jar at $79.95. This screams out all of us kids, little kids and us big kids. How adorable is that? You would expect to pay anywhere a higher price tag, but we have it this visit only. I urge you to call back. This is the first time it is back since December of 2003, and if you missed out on it, I urge you to call us right now. Look how adorable this is. Look at the little bears.
Aren't they great?
Yay!
Well, you know, for me, I remember, again, when I was growing up, cookies and Christmas just go hand in hand.
Of course they do.
Cookies and Christmas. And I remember coming home from kindergarten, and, you know, we would roll out, you know, with my grandmother, the cookie dough, and then we had these, you know, ornament-shaped cookie stampers, and we would make our Christmas tree or our reindeer or our teddy bear cookies, and then I would use the Red Hots for the mouth and the little sparkly icing, and then, of course, you know, we would bake them and then put them in a cookie jar. And then, you know, each day when I came home from school, I would help myself to a cookie when no one was looking.
And, you know, it's
those are memories.
They are memories. I remember, too, my son, every Christmas now, he comes over and bakes those cookies. Of course, he's much older now, but he's still coming to Mom's house baking those cookies. But it's nice to have something really special where you can create almost like a family tradition. And as the children grow older, the grandchildren grow older, they'll always remember Christopher Radco's cookie jar.
That's
wherever
right.
you keep it, on a counter, on a
And
coffee
Grandma's
table,
cookies.
in that special secretive little hiding place.
Yes.
This is just so adorable. And I love all of the detail work. I want to turn these guys around
Great.
because it's so dimensional no matter where you set
Right.
this. You could set this on a table.
Absolutely.
And
You're
viewed
right.
from all angles, it is going to make that presence. Now look at the Christmas tree. Now you were talking about the different types of paint that are used. This is another fine example of almost like a pearlescent paint, is it?
Exactly. You can see the individual brush strokes of the pearlescent green, various shades of green, and then you can see all the little ornaments hand applied, plus the gold detail. Like some of the ornaments are actually gold paint. You can see on the pom-poms of the teddy bears there's actual gold, actually, solid gold paint on the pom-poms, on the snowflakes of the hat. What I think we're saying really is that this is a sculpture. You can see the outline of the fur.
Can't you, though?
Isn't that great? I mean, this is, and you look and you can see the little toenails of all the little teddy bears. And their faces are just so sweet. Teddy bears and Christmas, all three of them on a sleigh. Maybe you have three little kids and they're kind of whooshing down in the snow. And there's lots of detail on the sled. They're holding a little Christmas tree. You might not even know this is a cookie jar because it looks like a sculpture.
It does.
It's just a
it looks like a
sculpture.
figurine.
Exactly. Exactly. And then, of course, ta-da, surprise, you can put candy inside. There's lots of room in there for peppermints or little M&Ms and things like that. And, of course, on the bottom, it's got the Radco name out here. There you go. There's a little star, and it says Radco over there. Yeah, R-A-D-K-O. There you go. So you know that it is a genuine piece.
It's the real deal.
Exactly.
Now, you can also purchase this for as little as $39.98.
On FlexPay.
On your FlexPay, that's
great.
right. We and how that works, if you're new shopping with us before, the first payment is just slightly higher to incorporate shipping and handling charge. You can use that on any major credit card, including your HSN credit card. Use that here today. But this is really adorable.
Cookie
it makes
jars.
a great gift. I love cookie jars.
This is something that you can, it's a great housewarming gift.
Yeah,
if you know someone's like, you've got some friends who just got married and they got a new house or new apartment, don't bring them a poinsettia plant. Bring them a cookie jar, something they'll remember
homemade
you.
cookies in
That's right. Exactly. I mean, if you're a great cookie maker, put them in here and then you'll have the cookies that you'll feed them with, and then they'll always remember you with this wonderful cookie jar.
It's true, and we will keep it available while they last for $79.95. You know what? There's not very many left, Christopher. I mean, there was just like, what, less than 100 of them.
Yeah.
So I doubt very much if everyone is going to...
We have a lot of cookie lovers out
going
there.
Out there fast. 156-519. Well, two of my picks of the show, because I too am an animal lover, are what we have for you right now. Kitten, Mitten, and Pugnacious Pugs. I know my son and his special lady are watching. Look at this, you guys.
Look at those.
How adorable.
Look
If you're a pug owner, if you're a kitty owner.
And who isn't a
look
pug
at the size.
lover?
I know.
They're great.
They're really
great.
neat dogs, aren't they?
I always think of Winston Churchill.
Yes,
yes. They're adorable. A friend of mine has a vet, and at the vet's office, they have a little pug dog. I think her name is Mitzi. I think so. And apparently, Mitzi is, she rules the roost. She has a little jewel collar. She kind of struts herself around and kind of checks out all the other visitors at the vet's office. And of course, everyone loves her. And I'm sure you love your own pug dog. But look at the detail.
Oh,
look at the face. Look at these little pups. Look at those eyes. Really,
Very
it's
special.
the detail of the eyes that a lot of people, when they see me at events or signing events, they'll say, Mr. Radco, I love the expressions on the faces.
They're so real.
Yeah,
you don't see that.
No.
You don't see that, and in many figurines you don't, even in some of your glass figurines. But I also want to turn around, because one of the things that I love about my little grand dog pug, little Chiana, is her curly little tail.
Oh, yes.
Look at the little curly tail and that little bum. How cute.
And the glitter.
And
the fur detail.
Look at the detail that you have done on the entire present.
Isn't
Even
that great?
on the bottom, you've
Exactly.
wrapped this. You didn't have to do that. That costs extra to do that.
That is a great deal of extra labor, of the hand-painted labor. Every single snowflake on the gift wrap is hand-painted. Every single little star-shaped snowflake. Now, if you just take a big pen and try and draw snowflakes, you'd see how long it takes to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the ribbon is highlighted in gold glitter. There is no detail left undone. That's what makes these so special. Even the bottom, where no one ever looks, has little snowflakes on them. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
Isn't that amazing? So if you hang it high up on a tree, it'll still look good because you'll see that the bottom of the gift is decorated. I love how their little paws hang over the edge.
Isn't just like adorable? They would if they were sitting on top of the present.
Exactly.
You know, they would be doing that. They're posed so perfectly well. They're so lifelike, and they sparkle. They bring you joy.
That glitter, that
just
diamond dust.
Yeah, exactly. Just like your pet does. But now we also don't want to leave our little kitten Mitten out in the cold. Look at how special. Look at the little pink nose.
Isn't that adorable? She's a tiny little kitten tucked into a red mitten.